Hey everybody, and welcome to the Cedar Hollow Files. This is my first ever video, not only on this channel but in general. The Cedar Hollow Files is made to be an interactive cold case video, in which you'll get various crime scene reports, autopsy reports, and eyewitness reports to try and figure out the case yourself. I'll put some chapters and timestamps in the video so you can head from one to the other and try to figure it out yourself. At the end of the video, there will be the confession of the murderer, so you can see if you guessed correctly. If you'd like, leave a comment on your suspicion who it was. And now I wish you guys a lot of fun. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye. This is Deputy Jones. Date is April 24th, 1998. Time is 1:12 a.m. That's my mental recollection of the crime scene. Let's see. When I arrived on the scene, eyewitness Carter was in a state of distress and needed psychological care. So I ordered Deputy Summers to her, so I could just start the investigation. She pointed down towards the riverbanks, so I walked down the decline next to Cedar Hollow Bridge. It's roughly 30 yards from the bridge. I saw the body of Mr. Caldwell lying in the dirt, face down. I saw some footprints that went down and back up again. Not sure if it were Miss Carter's right now or not. An empty can of beer right next to the victim, and after a longer search I found a $100 bill a couple feet from the body in the dirt. Looks like it's been trampled on. And after I identified the body through ID I found in his wallet, I checked the car we passed coming to the crime scene. Small inventory showed that some cigarette butts were in the middle console, possibly Mr. Caldwell's. The rest of the car is to be further investigated, and the findings are going to be added to the report. My name is Dr. Henry Whitmore. I'm the head medical examiner here at Cedar Hollow MEO. The date is April 24th, 1998. It's 9:35 p.m. I'm just about to start the autopsy of Thomas Caldwell. His body was found by a jogger at Cedar Hollow Bridge yesterday at around 11:45 p.m. Gender, male. Age, defined via ID and wallet, 27. Height, 5'7", weight, 185 pounds. Hair color, blonde, eye color, green. Denise, darling, would you please bring me another cup of coffee? This shift just won't end, am I right? Sure thing, doctor. That one's ought to be the last for today, though. Alright, thanks for that. Alright, so first look both anterior and posterior. No puncture, stab, nor slash wounds to be found, no. Multiple abrasions on both arms and the neck, though. Probably inflicted anti-mortem. Got into a bit of a haggle, didn't you, buddy? Well, there's some... there's some muddy substances underneath the fingernails. I'll take some samples. No? Yeah, samples taken and they're to be sent to Cedar Hollow Laboratory for further investigation. The results will be added to the final report. Your coffee, doctor. Could you find anything already? Well, he wasn't shot nor stabbed, so who or whatever did it got real close and personal with him, that's for sure. Alright, so now making the first incision at 9:50 p.m. Please, state your name and address for the protocol.
My name is Elaine Carter. My address is 25th Plymouth Drive, Cedar Hollow.
Miss Carter, what did you do, see and witness prior to calling 911?
I was jogging my usual route when I saw him lying there. At first I thought he was just passed out drunk, but when I got closer, I knew something was wrong. His eyes were open, he wasn't breathing. I started to panic and called 911 right away.
Your usual route, so you frequent this part of Cedar Hollow?
Yeah. It's usually such a tranquil part. At that time of the day, nobody's out in the woods. I often take a quick break from my run at Cedar Hollow Bridge and listen to the river go by. I doubt I'll be doing that anytime soon, if ever again.
Did you notice anything different about the area this time around? Did you see someone else, hear something, see anything that's out of the ordinary?
I don't know, Detective. I'm still pretty shaky. I don't remember much before and after seeing him in the dirt on the riverbanks.
Take your time, Miss Carter. Take a deep breath and try to remember everything you can. Your every word could get us closer to solving this case.
Okay, well, he was lying there on his stomach, about 30 feet from the bridge downriver, up on the banks. I thought I heard some rustling in the brush and saw something run away. That must have been a deer or something else. I don't know. I didn't have time to think because the next thing I saw was him lying there. Oh, God, I wanted to help him because I thought he passed out and Detective Connors, could I please go home? I'm not feeling well. It's been all so much for me. And I told you everything I saw, I promise.
All right, Miss Carter. Thank you for your help. Detective Mitchell's at the front. We'll give you a number you can call, should you remember anything else. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Detective. I will.
Well, Mr. Henderson, thank you for your time. You could please state your full name and address for the record? Yeah, sure thing. Well, that's Charlie Henderson, Dockmore Lane 12, apartment above Rosie's Tavern, Cedar Hollow. Okay, well, Mr. Henderson, you called regarding some information you might offer to help us. Yeah, that's right, yeah. We know, word about Tommy's death got around to me rather quickly. Brandon told me he heard about it when he came in this morning for his 7 a.m. wake-up drink. Tommy's one of our, well, I suppose was, one of our frequent patrons. Kid had a rather shitty life, gotta tell you that. Dad beat both him and his sister on the daily. His mother wouldn't care. Ended up leaving him for another guy she met at an AA meeting. When his dad died, Tommy was only 13 years old and, well, he had to look out for his younger sister. Okay, so he started drinking at your pub. Did you have any friends there? Enemies? People that would want to do him harm? Well, no. Tommy never showed how fucked up his life was. Always tried to help where he could. Everyone at Rosie's loved that kid. So, what about the information you wanted to tell us, Mr. Henderson? Oh, yeah, right, I'm sorry. Well, you see, yesterday at around 10:20 p.m., some guy I haven't seen wanted to talk to Tommy about something. Don't know what it was about, but he seemed rather uneasy. So this guy wasn't one of your patrons. You've never seen him? Well, as I said, no. But he seemed to know Tommy quite well. That's why Tommy didn't hesitate and got up to go outside with him. He paid for his beer with $20 and told me to keep the rest as a tip. Yeah, shit, that was the last time I saw the guy. And that guy, what did he look like? Can you give us any more details?
couldn't quite see him. He stood in the doorframe and yelled across the room to Tommy. He wore all black and had his hoodie pulled down into his face. I think he had a beard. Maybe a tattoo on the neck. But I'll tell you that much, if you're looking for Tommy's murderer, I bet the whole fucking pop that's him. Yeah, that's great, Mr. Henderson. Thank you. We'll have you talk to our forensic artist. Let's see if you two can work some magic on that mystery man, huh? Thanks for your help. Yeah, sure thing. Anything for Tommy.
Miss Caldwell, sorry for your loss. May you please state your full name and address for the record? Please, take your time. We're not in a hurry. Linda Caldwell, Osborough Drive 11, Cedar Hollow. Miss Caldwell, when did you last see your brother Thomas? It was just yesterday morning. He came to me at my fiance's house. He wanted to talk to me. What was this talk about? Detective, how did my brother die? Well, at the time we're inconclusive about the cause of death. He could have drowned, but he could have also been strangled to death. Strangled? Did you say strangled? My brother was murdered? Oh God, no. It's okay, Miss Caldwell. Take your time. Do you need anything? Can we get you a cup of coffee? No. I just want to know what happened. Oh God, please, not my brother. Oh God, Tommy. That's what we need you for, Miss Caldwell. This investigation is ongoing at the moment. We have to think of it as a homicide. We've gotten witness reports that suggest so. Somehow everything you can tell us about your brother and what's going on in his life the last year could help us out. I know it's difficult, so take your time. But we want justice for your brother just as much as you do. This talk you told us about. Miss Caldwell, what was it about? He needed money. $2,000. My brother had a tough life. When my father died, he had to take care of me. He started working his first job at 13 to get us some food. I don't have to elaborate on how he was treated at that. What kind of people hire a 13-year-old anyways? So, he wanted some money from you. Was he in debt, or did he owe someone money? I don't know, detective. I know he started to hang out around the wrong people. Started to get lost in some shady circles. He was hurting real bad. Even more than I did. I know he'd do anything to make the hurting stop, so, he got into drugs. So, when did you start to take drugs, Miss Caldwell? Not long after he began work, I'd say. Around the time he turned 14. Did he bring you into contact with any substances? So, no, absolutely not. Oh God, Tommy was an amazing brother. He always wanted what was best for me. He's the reason I got out of this shitty life and met my fiancée. You got out of there, and where did your brother live? Well, he stayed at the rundown trailer park we lived at. He couldn't take foot in this world and lived as a day worker ever since. No one wanted a drug addict working for them. It didn't help that his stupid friend Kyle always dragged him back down. Kyle? Who's this Kyle, Miss Caldwell? Well, Kyle was one of his friends. He was actually quite a nice guy, but heavy under the influence all the time. I tried to get Tommy to stop, and every time Kyle would drag him back to it. I think he just couldn't live alone. Live alone? Did Kyle and your brother live together? Yeah, they did. With the money they both made, they could barely hold the trailer we were living in.
Do you have the full name and address of this guy? I think it's Kyle Fuller or Muller. I'm not quite sure, but he lives at trailer 0902 at Cedar Hollow. Trailer Resort. Well, thank you, Miss Caldwell. We want to talk to him as well. Oh, guys, it's just so unfair. Tommy, he was doing better, you know. He looked healthier than in a long time when he stood at my door yesterday. He talked about paying me back once he got his life back on track. Oh, God. He even smiled when he left. He smiled. He told me the $2,000 were his ticket out of his misery. He smiled. I know it's been a lot for you, Miss Caldwell. I really appreciate your time. Go home to your fiancé and try to get some rest, okay? We'll be in touch with you if we find something new. Thank you, Detective. I just... Can I use your phone to call my fiancé to pick me up? Sure thing, Miss Caldwell. Sure thing.
Mr. Muller, please state your name and full address for the record.
What is this all about, man, huh? What'd I do?
You've done nothing, Mr. Muller. You're in for questioning about the death of your roommate, Thomas Caldwell.
Holy shit, what? But Tommy's dead? No, you've got to be kidding. No, stop. Right.
I'm not kidding, Mr. Muller. Your full name and address, please. I'll explain everything to you.
Fuck God, fuck Tommy. Shit, Carl Muller, trailer 0902, Cedar Hollow, trailer resort. You saying he got killed?
At the moment, we're investigating it as a possible homicide, yeah. Now, Mr. Muller, where were you? The 23rd of April from about 10:30 p.m. to 12 p.m.
At home, I bet. I don't leave the trailer so late no more. You know, we folks live there, huh?
You bet.
No, I'm sure, sir. Sorry, I'm just shook, that's all. Tommy was my best friend, man.
What about Mr. Caldwell? He clearly wasn't home. When was the last time you've seen him? Did he say anything to you?
He went to his sister's place that day. Something about needing to talk to her. Don't know what about, though. That's the last I've seen him.
Or was there anything off about him the days prior to that?
No, I wouldn't say so. Well, aside the usual, he has some trouble with a friend of ours.
Some trouble? Mr. Muller, don't hide any details. What troubles did he have?
Like nothing too bad. I don't know. I wasn't there for it.
If you recollect any of it, you'll let us know. Who was this friend?
Bobby Hainley. Bobby Hainley.
Alright, Bobby Hainley. We'll look into that.
Yeah, I think you should. Shady guy, I tell you that much.
You look kind of tired, Mr. Muller. Haven't you been sleeping?
Well, no, not since Tommy left. I was anxious. I didn't know what happened to him. I thought his stupid ass sister talked him out of staying with me when he went there to get the money, you know? Now I know he fucking died. Oh, fuck Tommy, man.
By the way, Mr. Muller, your shirt's kind of dirty. Why is that?
Oh, I don't have much money to get the shit clean, you know? That's my only shirt I've been wearing in a while.
Well, get it cleaned and try to stay safe, Mr. Muller.
Yeah, sure. I will.
Alright, please state your full name and address for the record. The hell I do. Am I being detained? No, Mr. Hainley, you're not being detained.
Your name came up in a questioning on the ongoing investigation on Thomas Caldwell's death. So, please, state your full name and address. Fucking ironic, eh? Some junkie fucker dies, and I'm in the police station being questioned? You think I've got anything to do with it? I'll make it easy for you. I don't. Mr. Hainley, I need you to calm down, okay? You're not being questioned as a suspect. Your behavior ain't helping your cause. You're sad to have had some trouble with Mr. Caldwell. If you wouldn't mind, could you elaborate? Mr. Hainley, you're not allowed to smoke in here, so please put it out. That boy owed me money. Granted some change, that's all I've got to say. And if you wouldn't mind, I'll leave now. We'd appreciate it if you stayed, Mr. Hainley. Yeah, fuck that shit. As long as I'm not being detained, I'm out of here. Fucking bullshit. Mr. Hainley, Jamie, get the door for him. I got it myself. Well, that went well. Would you please state your full name and address for the record?
Oh, no, that's too much, Detective Mitchells. I don't got much to say. Don't need to sound careful again. I just wanted to tell you what I heard.
Well, it's a formality, Mr. Pierce. After you can tell us what you heard and be on our way, okay? It's less than a minute.
Well, alright then, it's Daniel Pierce, Plymouth Drive, 12, Cedar Hollow. I saw in the newspaper that you were looking for eyewitnesses, and, well, I ain't an eyewitness, but an ear witness.
What did you hear, Mr. Pierce?
Well, you see, I'm a fisherman, and I like to fish for catfish. Those suckers are nocturnal, so I can be out late. Well, on the 23rd, I was fishing ways upstream when I heard a car drive towards the bridge, and stopped some, gotta say, 100 yards before it. Heard some folks arguing, and one of them seemed to walk away. The other seemed to walk towards the bridge. Heard some deer, lots of rustling in the brush, so everything's a bit foggy. Well, sometime later, I heard a loud splash, and a couple of seconds after that, someone seemed to choke or cough. Must have been on the banks. The water carries sound way farther. I was being skittish and thought nothing of it till I had the woman scream. Shit, I packed my bags and left. I know I should have stayed, but I was scared shitless.
It's okay, Mr. Pierce. You've helped us after all. Next time a woman screams after you've heard someone choke, I'd run and go check, alright?
Yeah, I know. I've never been the bravest soul. My wife tells me that every day. I try to better myself.
Alright now. Thank you for your time, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
After a collective effort in opening the case again, we concluded that Kyle Muller had to be our suspect. With the search warrant in hand, we rushed to his home at Cedar Hollow Trailer Park, just to find it vacant. During a questioning with trailer park owners, it became clear that Mr. Muller couldn't pay his rent after the killing of Thomas Caldwell. He was forced to leave the trailer park and went back to his parents' home. This is where we could find Mr. Muller, who was now in his mid-40s. It didn't take much convincing for him to state a confession. I'm sorry. I knew the day would come. It had to. And I'm happy it did. I just couldn't live with this lie anymore. Yes, I killed my friend. Yes, I killed Tommy. I was high. I was mad. I was erratic. He wanted to leave. Wanted to start a better life. He even went to his sister to borrow money to pay off his debt with Bobby. I followed him,
the entire time from Rosie's Tavern to Cedar Hollow Park. Bobby smoked a cigarette, took the money and left. Tommy walked onto the bridge and put the rest of the money into his hoodie pocket. That's when I snapped. In my erratic state of mind, I just wanted the money to pay my rent, so I ran towards him and pushed him down the bridge, hoping he'd die upon impact. Oh God, he fell and hit his arms on the way down, but he wasn't gone. He swallowed water and fought his way back to the banks. That's where I caught up to him. And I strangled him to death. I wanted to grab the money and leave when I heard someone else approaching. I just sprinted into the forest and ran away. I killed my best friend for money I didn't even take in the end.